Hello everybody, I'm ElexOW. I'm a Bronze, Mercy, and Moira main, and I had this recent game with my friends DatMageDoe and SameDayShipn, where we had a DPS on our team that was really good, and pretty good practice for a Bronze, Mercy main like me. So let's get into it. So we have an Echo and a Junkrat on DPS. This is a quick play, by the way. Which is why we have such a large range of skill levels. So, I know this level is pretty fun because you can just kind of hang out on the rooftops here. Ping the Genji. It also gives me a good vantage point. But unfortunately, we got kind of separated. You're like, oh, I can res this? Nope. The Reaper shooting at me. I probably could have resed it, actually. I wouldn't have known that Reaper stopped looking. And I was kind of screwed for a second because the soul disappeared, and that was my escape route. Yeah, just spamming. I wasn't doing a ton of super jumps. Oh, that hook! I like that hook. Where yeah, almost got me, but I was playing the rooftops. Going in for this res. Yeah, it didn't work out for me because I got 2 kills out of it. Ping, fall back. Keep her on alive, and then somehow our flyer was still alive. Wow. It's like, okay, this flyer's pretty good. Probably pocket them a little more. Or it was pocketing them. Playing Ring Around the Rosie with the Reaper. Staying out of range. I probably should have been more worried. My health got down pretty low. Straight up damage boost the Pharah ult. There's some debate as to whether you should heal or damage boost the Pharah ult. I think in lower ranks it should be heal. But in higher ranks, there's such a low chance that the Pharah will survive the ult that it's better to just make use of the high damage. Pocketing the Junkrat for a bit because he can spam the entryways. Mage frontlining, so it's giving me a little damage boost. Oop. Ah! Yeah, I wasn't there for the Junkrat. I hear Reaper behind me, I'm like, ah, shoot. See him? It's like, okay, just float over. Big deal. Hadn't been pocketing my flyer for a bit. It's like, oh, I'll just stay here. Yeah, I like that, that area on top of, I guess this is run. Yeah, not doing a great job keeping up with my flyer here. I think there is a Genji to my left or something. Around here needs my help. Yeah, I noticed both DPS need my help, so I popped off. Okay. Getting the distraction. Then they push, then they push. Damage boost mage in the front line. Ooh. Surprised I didn't see that flanker on the left. Should be looking around more. Yeah, when I do more like mechanically intensive things at my skill level, it's hard for me to look around. Should have damage boosted the ult more. I got really lucky there that our Pharah was able to insta-kill him. Because my positioning is not good for that. Yep, awareness is struggling a little. One more pocketing, there we go. A little pistoling practice. Oh, I was lagging there. So on my screen during that time, I was like tracking the Sojourn. Yeah, my internet's been a little bit spotty recently. Alright, round 2. Some good roof chops here. So I figured I'll pocket my flyer more at this level. Oop, that didn't work out very well. I think I lost my beam connection. Think about getting the res, but it's like, no, that's like a perfect place for Farah to just shoot her rocket. So on the open, on high ground. So I tried to do an LGA and didn't quite work. I did a little late. Let's look at SameDayShipn for a bit until I come back in. Oop, yeah, couldn't quite save her. Get into a good angle so I can res. Probably a little reckless. Alright, make use of this flank. Except I had pretty bad movement and lost my beam. Oh, I keep him alive for a while here. Yep, and I SameDayShipn said, yeah, just die on point. I'm like, okay. I wasn't gonna get out of there anyways. Let's have a look at support view. Yeah, SameDayShipn and Mage are a lot better players than me. So I really like, oh yeah. I say here, watch out for the window above you. So Mage just kind of hides for a bit, gets healed up by the Ana. I'm too scared to go in, then somehow make it into this room. Probably would have died there. More likely than not. Good damage boost in. Evil. So now I have to watch out for the soldier. The soldier's kind of running around. I heard that when you're pocketing a flyer, it's important to keep your eye on the enemy flyer. Taps on it. At that point, I was like, okay, what? Who's trying to hit me? It's like, oh, they're Battle Mercy. Nice. So a casual 1v3. I mean, this is quick play, so stuff like that does happen. I think later on, Mercy does that too. Or maybe that was a different game. Nice. That was like one of the crazier reses that I've done. So I knew their flyer was there. I knew the flyer was in a position to shoot me. So I made sure to overshoot. Oh yeah, this was a crazy echo ult. Duplicated the soldier so she could wipe out the Farah Mercy, and they do. Keep them alive. Definitely shouldn't have pushed there. I don't know why I went in. Oh yeah, bad positioning there, so okay, let's hang out in a safe spot for a bit. Get a little breather. I thought we're on it. SameDayShipn. There we go. So you'll notice here that I don't do a lot of looking around when I'm doing this. As I mentioned before, my confidence with moving around like that isn't good enough to do that while also looking around. There I got a little unlucky getting stuck under the balcony, so I couldn't GA upwards. So GA is there to get back into the fight, but I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. I don't know why. Oh, so I positioned there because I thought that our Echo was still alive. So I was looking out for the GA. But, no, that was just really dumb on my part. But, so what's going on? Yeah, we got kind of wiped out there. So, two bad decisions in a row. That was a large part of us not making a comeback. A pretty close game in terms of like overall skill level. Final round. SameDayShipn has changed to Brig. A little extra defense, I guess, for close quarters. Pocketing Echo worked for me last round, so I'm going to do that more this round. The better of the two DPS. Positioning was pretty terrible there. I think the enemy Ana even tried to sleep me there, but almost didn't. Trying to... Oh no, yeah, I think I did know that they were purple, so I was trying to get the tail end of it to come alive. D.Va chased me down. Did a pretty good job at that. So our Echo's actually still alive here. Spawn back in. A little scared to peek there. Probably shouldn't even have done that. That's for a bit. There we go. Yeah, I communicated that to Mage so that he wouldn't go in right away. Because I did want to damage boost that. And then at this point, I was like, wait, where are my DPS? Oh, they're way over there. So at this point, should I like walk over there? I'm like, yeah, I should walk over there. Yeah, I think sorry to him. It's because I knew like that was the exact place that I should have been in that play when they were flanking. SameDayShipn should have stayed with tank, and I should have followed my DPS to the flank. I'm like, okay, I need to make it up to my Echo, so I focused a lot more on pocketing them when they're making plays. Damage boosting out of my mind right now. A little cautious about sightlines there with the soldier. That worked out for me. Lost to Junkrat. Not too surprised. I think our Junkrat made a lot of bad decisions in this game. Back to pocketing. Good front lining. Damage boost that. Not sure why I went back to the Junkrat. I'm just seeing where he was. Probably could have positioned myself more left so I wasn't in any sight lines when we pushed through. And then here I realized that they're going out the other way. But then I pocketed my Junkrat who was there already. Worked out okay. Is that the enemy soldier? Oh no, there it is. But yeah, that was a close one. Still could have damage boosted or Echo doing that. I'm actually kind of surprised Echo went in for that. Pop Vault because I knew... Oh, actually I pop Vault because SameDayShipn said, hey, can you res me? And I knew our DPS were getting low. Knowing how it ended out, I wouldn't have popped Vault there. I would have saved it. Yeah, just kind of holding them here. That was a bit reckless of me pushing forward like that. Yeah, there I was like, I don't know how I survived that encounter. The fire ult. She could have just spammed the doorway. Alright, back to the Echo. I pinged the Mercy. It's like, what's Mercy doing here? Excuse me. I had damage boost the Echo ult. Should they stay alive? Yeah, and do enemy overtime actually. Oh no, that was our overtime. We were yellow. They had a pretty good game. We kind of wrecked them near the end. here are my overall stats. I'm actually surprised my damage boosted wasn't a lot larger. It was only 1.8k for 14 minutes. And with that much damage, I think I missed out on a lot of damage boost moments. Like if I was a higher ranked player, I would have gotten a lot more damage boost than this. With 14k and 17k. I had 6 deaths, not too bad for flying around. Actually, probably my mobility helped a lot with that. With having a flyer on our team. SameDayShipn died quite a bit. I probably could have done more peeling for them. I mean, I did peel for them a few times and kept them alive. Or saved them. 11 saves, 7 reses. That's actually, for 14 minutes, that's probably normal. So yeah, that's the video. Again, I'm a Bronze Mercy. It turns out the Echo on our team was Diamond 2 in competitive. So it's pretty funny having a Mercy pocket. It's like Bronze, pocketing a much higher ranked player. It was a good practice for me. I even said that at the end of the game, saying thanks for the pocket practice. Oh yeah, I also mentioned that this is a lot better pocketing practice than my Bronze matches. So hopefully I did okay. Did okay for my rank. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.